Hello, welcome back to the North Mankato Community Update. I'm your host, Anna Brown, and I'm joined by City Administrator Kevin McCann. Hi, Kevin. How are you?
Hey, Anna. Great.
Good to see you.
Great to be here.
And Mayor Mark Dean.
Good evening.
How are you today?
Oh, perfect. Out here watching a little football with the little kids. It's a great night.
Yep, we're here at Caswell North Soccer Complex, and this is the first year that the Youth Football Jamboree has been held at this facility. In the past, it was at East, but now it's home in North Mankato. And last night was the flag football night. Tonight's tackle.
Right. So there's 986 participants between grades kindergarten and 6. And so they are running around here rampant. Everybody's having a great time. So we're glad everybody's up here. We have 62 teams this year. The littlest kids are K to 2 are doing flag football, and then the older kids are doing tackle football. So there's a great educational start to the football season for these youngsters. And we're excited to get it kicked off and using Caswell North up here for it.
Yeah. It's a great site to host the event.
Yes, this is great. Feature, a showcase of the community. We have the new synthetic turf that's being used for not only soccer but football as well, and it's great to have everything here in town and not in Mankato.
Yep, exactly. So we're excited to have them here, and we're looking forward to a great season for all these kids.
Yep, yeah, this is the kickoff to the season. I think practices started a week or two ago, and then games will run through the month of September and into October.
Yeah, early October, and get done before it gets too cold, and yeah, it should be great weather.
Exactly.
Yep. Awesome. So besides the football season taking place, we have a couple other events going on in September. You want to kick it off, Mayor Dan?
I'll kick her off. So, September is a great month for music in North Mankato. So we have our Music in the Park every Thursday in September, starting right away the beginning of September. It goes all month long, and that's free to everyone. Bring your chairs and your friends and come down and enjoy some great music down there. There's food trucks and things, so you can come down and socialize down there. And underneath those giant cottonwoods, it's great in the fall. So we look forward to having people come down there. And then we're going to do our second Symphony on the Prairie out here at Benson Park on Saturday, September 10th. Yep. That'll be going on out there. A great opportunity to see some classic music. And I'm hopeful that we're going to have that on our new bandstand.
Yes.
Yes, that's the goal.
Yes.
That's the goal.
I've heard the bandstand is coming in just in time for the symphony.
Right. So we're getting a new bandstand. We're kind of retiring the old one that's been around for 40 or 50 years. And so it'll be a great time to showcase that bandstand. So we're excited about that getting in place and getting up and running. So, and that'll be fun up there that Saturday evening. And then on the following week, on Saturday is Bier on Belgrade, September 17th. That'll start roughly at 2 o'clock until 8 o'clock. And so that's a chance to come out and sample some beers. For those of us that are Lederhosen owners and those that have dirndls, you're welcome to wear those. That gets you a free drink.
Yes, it does.
So please bring those down and join us in the festivities. We're in costumes, and another great community event. Everyone can come down and enjoy that event, and we just look forward to having, just another great quality of life music event in North Mankato.
Yes, exactly. It's always great to see so much going on in town and people coming out to hang out and listen to music, drink, socialize. Great to have that.
Exactly.
Right, there really is something for everybody. There's the classical orchestra night at Symphony. There's the Oktoberfest style music at Bier, and then your family-friendly music in the park.
Exactly. So a little something for everyone, and it's all basically free for everybody to get into. So please join us. And we look forward to taking advantage of what is, great Minnesota weather in the fall. And we think it's going to be awesome.
Right. And some great partnerships too with community groups, with the Mankato Symphony Orchestra performing at the Prairie, and then Business on Belgrade putting on the Bier on Belgrade event.
And then Taylor Library putting on the music in the park. So you're right. It's a great collaboration for all of us.
Well, great events to look forward to. Another thing to put on your calendar is that absentee voting for the general election, which is until November, will start in September.
Yes.
Administrator McCann, do you want to talk about what residents need to know if they want to vote early?
Yes. Yes, the general election is November 8th. So obviously there's the state and federal elections up. There's also the mayor and 2 council member seats open. Early voting or absentee voting begins September 23rd. They can go and vote early up at the Nicollet County Courthouse or receive a ballot there. They can also receive an absentee ballot at City Hall and can contact City Hall with any questions on it, any of that.
Yep. And just want to mention too, they can get an application for an absentee ballot at City Hall. Then they'll mail or can receive the actual ballot at Nicollet County.
Yes.
Yep. And then there are some candidate forums that are going to take place in September and October for some of those races that you mentioned.
Yes, the GMG and the League of Women Voters will be hosting these candidate forums and allowing citizens to hear from the elected officials. You know, as North Mankato residents, they can hear from the mayor candidates and the city council candidates, just their views on things and everything.
Yeah, and both of the information from GMG and from the League of Women Voters St. Peter, those can be found on their websites with the dates and what races, what nights those are taking place.
And some of those things will be posted online after the fact, so if you're unable to come to those forums on that night, they will be televised and available probably on KTV or on the website. So
correct. They will be available on KTV and on their YouTube page.
Right. Yep.
All right, and then City Administrator McCann, do you want to talk about an update we have regarding some engagement with citizen opportunities coming up this fall?
Yes, so with the new mayor, potentially two new council members, myself being relatively new, I felt it was a good time to refresh the citizen satisfaction survey. I think it's been about 5 years since that was done. There's also a Brewing Ideas, where a citizen engagement session was held at the Mankato Brewery and listening to citizens on ideas and feedback on things. So we're going to be refreshing those this fall coming up. So keep an eye out for the survey. It'll be administered through Polco, doing the National Citizen Survey, doing that format again. So it's not to every citizen. They're doing more of a sampling and going off of mailing lists and things like that. But definitely looking for more citizen feedback as we move into the new administration, I'll call it. And that's going to roll into a new strategic plan early winter of '23.
And that's, you know, that was an important piece of the decision-making processes that we've used the last few years on things like upgrading Spring Lake Park Pool, you know, continuing the trail system work we're doing, some of the other amenities that we've been doing in the city. All that feedback that we got for citizens and having them prioritize the important things to them, helping us as city council and mayor make good spending choices on how we're using the citizen dollars as we're applying them throughout the city to get the most bang for our buck. And it's really great that they're going to redo that now. That needs to be a living document. Things change, economics change, we continue to grow, and so our priorities and things continue to need to be reviewed, and then set that next 5-year plan. You know, we're quite honestly, I think we're pretty well through the plan that we had that came out of the last citizens engagement, and it's time to refresh that, look for some new opportunities, some new ideas, and see where we want to go going forward for the next 5 years.
Yeah, exactly.
Great ideas. Yeah, so you can watch for information about those engagement sessions and that survey through our social media, our e-newsletter, our utility bill stuffer, website, all of those medias. Well, thank you guys so much for meeting me here tonight. Enjoy watching some football. Thank you for joining us. This has been the North Mankato Community Update.